Today I want to come out here and talk about surviving in nursing. You just got your job, it's a new job, and if you want to make it to 50 plus years in nursing, I didn't get there yet, but if you want to continue in nursing, you need to listen to this video. Survival of the fittest in nursing. Stay tuned. I've in nursing school. So I'm not going to talk about nursing school because you survived it. You went through the rigorous tests and attitude, how to deal with people, the stress. It was so overwhelming for you, but you survived, right? Survival in nursing now. You're in the door. One more steps. And you have to learn how to survive in your nursing career. I'm going to try to elaborate 5 things that you should look out for or you should be aware of. Number 1, don't take it personal. Patients having a bad day, scream at you. They may even say racial slur. When you're sick and you're hurting and the nurse just rough and you may lash out. It's human nature. It's no excuse, but don't take it personally. Co-worker have an attitude. One of the things that they say don't bring, remember I told you don't bring your problems, your husband getting a divorce, the kids is getting on your nerves, and you have to go to work when you just found out your daughter crashed your new car. So all the situation, you can't pay your bills, whatever, this paycheck, you can't call out, so it's a major stress. Take a deep breath before you go to work. Leave it behind. Do not take things personal. The coworker may lash out at you. You never know what people are going through. And that coworker may not feel they can trust you. Some people is good at opening up the door and tell you all their business. And you hear the rumors from upstairs, downstairs, all over the building. But more times, there's a lot of people like me who like to keep it to myself. I don't even tell my family if I'm struggling or if I need something. I try to hustle other ways to get it. So there's a lot of people like me that doesn't go and may have some issue going on that you don't know of, and they may snap at you not even thinking about it. So don't take those little pettiness seriously. I mean it. Just brush it off and say, okay, you're having a bad day, and keep it rolling. That's for you. You make you feel better. It may not make them feel better. They keep whining and carrying on. Stay away from that negative energy, if you know what I mean. Number 2, don't be a know-it-all. You know everything. You've been in nursing for so long. And when we do the research, and I can do the research and find out when did you get your license. So don't come at me with I know this, I did this, and I've been here. And every word that you say, you know those type of people. I've been to Asia. When you say you're going on a trip, they've been there. They can tell you about everything. Don't be a nobody. Like to be around a know-it-all. I'll give you an example. It could be a story. There was this one nurse, and she would just, every time you talk, she's been there. She did that, done that. Just annoying. You know what I mean? would tell them when they say, I haven't seen Patrice in a long time. She'll tell them where I am. Oh, she might be in California and I'm right at home. But she knows everything. So those are the type of people that annoys me. And it annoys not only me, it's annoyed the staff. Because you don't let anyone get a word edgewise. You just know everything. But you can't do anything. You know what I mean? This nurse spent more time on the unit complaining. She knows everything. When the situation comes for her in an emergency, she don't know anything. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to elaborate, but you just hear it from me. Don't brag. Braggers. You know, the one with the new car that can roll in and have the fancy house, and you keep talking and you get attraction, physical attraction, may not what you want, but they attracted to you. So don't come to work bragging or and I can tell you, you need to make some enemies on the job. I swear to God. You're more loyal. They more loyal to you, your enemies, than the one that you think is your friend. Oh, you're so friendly with this person. You open up. They know all your business. They know all your personal life. What you ate for dinner. What you couldn't give your husband. So, make some enemies. Don't think that it's your coworker is your best friend. You end up going out with them. They come back and tell everybody, and then the friendship broke, and now we know all your business. Make some enemies and keep them. They'll be faithful to you. Girl, I thought this was my friend. I was, laughing and talking. Next thing I know, I heard I was spreading rumors. Your friend. That's why I say make some enemies. This your friend, your bestie, your BFF. You know what I mean? You go out, you drink a little, you talk about your husband, you talk about your girlfriend, whatever. And here I am, get caught up in rumors. I wish I was telling rumors on that person how their foot is so cruddy. I wish they did, but I didn't. I just accepted, and now I learned the difference between friend, associate, and your coworker can never be your friend. Make some enemies. Life will be simple. Don't drink your coworker coffee. And I know people are gonna say, what? Yes, I said it. You hear it from me. Don't drink your coworker coffee. I'm the type of person, I may be hungry. I may want some of that cheesesteak hoagie. That's from Philadelphia. That's the hoagie from Philadelphia. Let me see what Atlanta have. Wings. Lemon pepper wings. I may want some of that lemon pepper wings. And you eating it in front of me and it smells so good and you offer me, no thank you. I will never stoop to that. And I'm saying it like this because drinking the coffee every day, they offer you coffee and they offer you the creamer. They expect you to, and you say, I'll buy the coffee or buy the creamer. But if you're the type of person that's drink, and laughing and talking with them, they talking about you, girlfriend. How you drink up their coffee, how you had their creamer, you don't give them no money. So, I'm cheap. I bring my own instant. And if I do, 1 or 2 times I'll take it. I'm guilty too. So, don't drink their coffee. Unless, another thing you could do, some people has those glass jars and you could put some money in there and that will help if you're an avid coffee drinker. But if not, if you just drink coffee once in a while, bring your own. Save you the gossip. On the flip side to that, if you work night shift, and you know that refrigerator, that nursing refrigerator, that look like nobody hasn't cleaned it for years, that you can't even put your food in it. Don't try to get the food. Don't go in there and try to look for food. I know you're hungry. Eat a little crackers, please, but don't go in there because you might get sick. I know at the job, we weren't putting our food in the staff refrigerator. I don't know why. They need to assign somebody. And let me just say this. This is just survival in nursing. These are little tips because I want you to know nursing is okay. We take care of the patient and everything. But the major thing is dealing with our coworker. How do we deal with different personality? So I don't want you to get the impression this is a negative video. This is a video that's telling you how to navigate in a negative way. You have to learn how to deal with people. You have to learn how to communicate not only with your upper supervisor, but your coworker, your peer. And sometimes I like to learn the personalities of the workers who I'm working with. I can be standoffish at times because I'm trying to observe their behavior. Some people don't like to talk. Some people just like to keep to themselves. That's okay. Night shift is easy for you to just do your work and just keep to yourself. Guys, being around them, you know they don't talk much. They're not a gossiper. Maybe there are some, but the ones I work to, they just bring a stable, what they call it, yin and yang in Chinese, yin and yang. They bring balance to us as nurses. So I don't want you to think that this video is all about being negative. It's just the reality of dealing with people. And you could take these suggestions and carry it on if you're not a nurse, if you're working in an office setting, because most nurses, they might move on away from the bedside and you still have to deal with the people in the office and things that you need to know. Mind your own business. Don't, be petty, make some enemies. Don't, do this and that. Some of them are humorous. I'm just kidding. I'm not. So I just don't want you to take it to her. Oh, this Patricia said it, and she say this. Let me tell you, I'm back at making some enemies and bragging. I wasn't bragging. I don't have that kind of experience. I like to humble myself. I like to stay, like I said, under the radar. Don't want anybody to know about me. So I work with this nurse and she was just bragging. She's building a house and she's showing everybody. And maybe the people that you're showing it to, they can't afford a house at this time. They may be a nurse, but they may be a new nurse trying to get everything in order. And you showing them all these things that you have accomplished or you're going to accomplish and how much money you're making in this. And you created envy and negative attraction to you and not knowing that. And one day, I don't know how it happened, but I got called to the office and they said, "Oh, I heard you have a YouTube channel." And when I heard that, I said, oh my God, that means that I need to have something else in place, like another job probably, because these are now my enemy. They were never a friend because they didn't act like a friend to me. But I know that I was being watched because they came at the administrator and say, oh, Patrice got a YouTube channel, is talking about this. But I don't talk about none of the places I work, so they couldn't get me on that. What I'm trying to say, when they see that in their minds, you know, people mind when they see you somewhere, they think that you have everything and you don't. And that's the reality I'm telling you about me. So I know that it would cause a rift. It would cause a fact that, oh, now she write book and this and that, and I have to look for another job. That's the bottom line. To keep my license, to keep, you know, just keep rolling. That's all I want to say about that. So if you stay under the radar, and I try to stay on the radar most of the time, but like I said, the light always shines on me. So I just wanted to come out here and say that. Keep your belongings somewhere. Don't bring all your expensive stuff to work, because most of the hospital may have lockers, but some don't. And you didn't hear it from me. You know, it's in everywhere. They can take that too. Overall, this video is about surviving in nursing. Survival in nursing. And if you make it to 30 years, if you just do what you're supposed to do, think of it like, you know, these are your co-worker. You're going to see them every day. They are basically your family. I'm not saying, I know I say about trust, you still have to be professional at all times. I'm not keen on going to parties and going to the house, and that's because over the years I've learned that people judge you for what you have, comparing and all that mess. Surviving in nursing is you're there. If you just, once you get there, you know that the reason why, just keep in mind the reason why you became a nurse. And if you keep that focus in mind, that I'm here to do my job the best way I can. And if I can't, I still ask questions. My co-workers there. We can work as a team. You don't have to like me. No, you don't have to. You might hate me. You might not. Hate is a strong word. I don't want to use that. But you don't have to like me. You can have a problem with me. But the main thing is to get the job done. We're here for the patient. Not to like each other. Not to fight with each other. We're here because we are for the patient. And I know this sounds cheesy, but it's the truth. The bottom line is, without the patient, we wouldn't get a paycheck. We wouldn't have any money. So take care of the patient first, foremost. Put them up front. And I know I had issues in my past where I let other people get to me, and I'm speaking from my own experience, and I didn't know the value that when my patient needed me the most, I'm out there maybe having a discussion with the nurse and switching, and I made so many mistakes in nursing. And that's why I wanted to come out here and keep you on the safe bet. You don't always have to lose your license dealing with people. You may not lose your license in nursing. You may get to be like me, been in nursing for so long, because you know when to walk away, when to not stay in confusion, when to not be in that argument, help when you can, Sometimes you'll find a nurse that all they want you to do is help them with their work. But when it's your turn, they're not going to do it. But if you're that type of person and you can think, I'm doing it for the patient. If that call light is there, get up and answer it, even though it's not yours. And to be honest, here I am. There were times when I didn't answer the call bell for my coworker. And I was in my feelings. But I realized that who suffered? Who do you think suffered? The patient suffered, not your coworker who you can't get along with. They could care less. It's the patient who's sick. So we need to put them first. If you like this video, please share. Leave a comment. Comment, get me noticed on YouTube. I want you to know I'm trying to do other things. And I just come out with a coloring book and I'm going to let you see it soon. Have a wonderful day or night in your state or your country. Thank you.